Hey, what's up? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of SimplyPodLogical, a Simply Nailogical podcast.
RIP headphone users. Apologies for that.
Christine, today we want to play a game. At first, we thought we were going to play like, can you guess the recipe from the ingredients? Mm-hmm. I think we realized we didn't want to read 5,000-word food blogs just to find out what's in a souffle.
Right.
So somehow this turned into a game of guess the online content creator. So this is how this is going to work. We're going to take turns where I'm going to tell you somebody's their first upload ever, the title of that video and what year it was. Then I'm going to tell you the title of their most viewed video ever and how many views it got. And then I'll say one random fun fact about that person. And then we see if you can guess who it is and the audience can play along too. And we'll just go back and forth like this.
Yes, so we're both going to play this.
Yes.
We've both already scoured the internet, come up with some YouTubers, and it's like, can the other person guess it based on those 3 hints? Which is kind of fun. Mm-hmm. It's like a challenge. How well do you know YouTube? But also in researching this, I realized that some of these might be tricky because the only information we have that we're providing to each other to guess is like the title of their earliest video, which could have been like 10 years ago.
Yeah, well,
and people change, right? Channels change. So this is fun.
Is that a hint? You didn't pick any new YouTubers?
No, not necessarily, okay. But a lot of YouTubers have been around for years, I guess is safe to say.
Sure. So we don't know who each other chose. So there's a good chance we chose some of the same people.
Yeah, so we'll have to skip that if that happens, but
okay, we'll figure it out. Anyway, do you want to go first or should I go ahead?
Okay, you go first. I'm scared.
All right. First one, big YouTuber. You should definitely know this. First ever video, try on thrift haul, all caps. Try on thrift haul,
all caps.
Uploaded 2017.
Oh, not that old.
That's like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that is old. I mean,
we're old.
We're old, yeah.
All right. Most popular video ever, road trip to Vegas, featuring. It really gives it away if I tell you who it's featuring. Can I just leave it road trip to Vegas?
Just say like the type of person or character or channel it's featuring as opposed to naming it.
Featuring a beauty guru and 2 other boys. And fun fact, they have their own coffee company.
Emma Chamberlain.
Yes.
The last one gave it away for me. The coffee company.
Yes.
Because I'm aware she has her own coffee company. But when you said featuring a beauty guru and 2 boys, I thought of like the Dolan twins.
It is the Dolan twins and James Charles.
The squad, yeah.
Which really just proves then and now the power of like bringing different audiences together.
Of collaboration.
And how that's just like a foolproof way of getting a stupid amount of views.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that was a strategy for many YouTubers. I remember early on people asking me to collab and I was like, what? Why? But then it was like, proposed as a way to cross-pollinate viewership.
Well, I genuinely believe some people did it out of like
it's fun too. I'm not saying it's not fun, but
but you're right. There was clearly a point where people just realized, let's use this strategically, and like, I don't believe those people were friends in this example.
Well, maybe they were, but they weren't friends later.
As soon as one of them got into a controversy, they just all stopped talking about or to each other or appearing in each other's content.
What a time on YouTube.
Anyway, the coffee company probably gave it away.
Yes, yeah,
a lot
that
of
was
respect.
Easy.
I think Chamberlain Coffee, Teddy Fresh, Holo Taco. There's a pretty short list of influencer brands that I sort of consider
that aren't
in a
named
after
the influencer,
or that isn't just like merch. Here's a sweater with my name on it. I think there's a few people have like broken through with brands that are more than just YouTuber merch, and I respect
for sure.
it. I will say I chose Emma Chamberlain. Maybe it's a little early to go way off on a tangent.
I don't know. Go ahead.
But like to try to find people for this. I turn on incognito mode and went to YouTube. I do not recognize what YouTube looks like.
What did you find?
So it's a lot of family channels and like content geared towards kids. It's a lot of like the Tonight Show type, like corporate accounts, movie trailers, things like that. The only 2 people that stood out to me as like YouTube creators first was Mr. Beast and Emma Chamberlain. And I would argue now Mr. Beast is his own sort of institution. like employing probably hundreds of people in North Carolina at this point.
Yeah.
So it really feels like, I think Emma Chamberlain is sort of almost like standing alone at this point as like the super prominent person just considered a YouTuber in the sense of I'm a girl who turns on my camera in my bedroom and just talks to a camera. No one else is really. I'm sure of course there are people doing that,
other people doing
but they're
that,
not on the front page of YouTube. They're
Right.
sort of democratized across the
Yes.
platform, and they have their probably millions of followers, but they're not showing up on the trending
On the
page
main
and things
page.
like that.
Yeah, but that main YouTube page probably changes daily, if not hourly. I don't know. Like if you go on incognito on tomorrow and you look, it might be different, and Emma Chamberlain might not be on it. Like,
Well, I'm
I
not
don't
saying
know.
she's there every day, but there's
Yeah.
definitely been a sea change away from like, in 2016, 17,
Right.
trending page, front page for new viewers was just full of people like you and Lore DIY and
Yeah, like people sitting in their basement doing some kind of hack or arts and crafts or whatever.
And now it's like compilation videos and big
Yeah.
companies who realize they could make money on YouTube. Anyway, that was my first one. Good job. Ding, ding,
That was a
ding.
good one.
Christine.
The coffee gave it away though. Like that was too easy of a hint.
Oh, well, I don't want to make it too hard.
And one other thing she would say that we would say in that we should say, sorry. my brain.
What should we say, Christine?
No, is that the first criteria where we have to name the oldest video. Sometimes the oldest video that like we observed in coming up with these is not actually the oldest video they ever posted. I just want to add that caveat as a little footnote here because it's just what is currently on their channel as the earliest content. Some
Yes.
people may have deleted videos. So when you're thinking about like, who could it be? Like also just keep that possibility in mind.
Okay, I will do.
It's an important methodological note.
All right, hit me.
Okay. First video was titled Vlog iPhone 6s Plus Rose Gold Unboxing and First Look. Uploaded in 2015.
2015.
75,000 views.
I thought you were going to go like iJustine or something like that, but that would be way older than 2015 there. Rose Gold iPhone 2015. Okay.
Okay, wait,
What's
there's more
give
clues.
Give me the most
Okay.
popular.
The most popular video on their channel is Lawyer Reacts Live. Amber Heard testifies again. Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard Day 23 with 2.1 million views.
Oh, it's okay, give me the fun fact.
They're on the Holo Taco PR list.
Okay, it's Emily D. Baker.
Yeah.
She started doing
Yeah.
tech reviews?
Which is like, I knew you were going to guess when I said Lawyer Reacts, but
yeah.
I just thought it was really interesting to go back to someone like Emily D. Baker, who's a legal commentator on YouTube. I watch a lot of her videos. Her first video was just like an iPhone unboxing. And she had other kind of generic stuff like that before she switched into more legal analysis.
At the height of the Depp Heard trial, there were a lot of channels that had no precedent for covering legal cases that just decided, oh, this is what people are watching, and I'm going to watch it. So I thought you were throwing a curveball at me, that it was just like some random tech channel
person.
was like, fuck, let's get some views and cover this case.
Yeah, no, it was
But-
her.
Yeah.
She just, I guess, hadn't at that time decided she wanted to do legal commentary on the internet because she might have actually still been like a district attorney at that time, or at least involved
Yeah.
in that
I wonder, in
world.
2016?
2015. I don't know her timeline specifically, but she didn't start off her channel with.
She gave that TED
Yeah.
talk that people still reference about like how she
That's
chose
not
to
on her
leave.
channel, but
Yeah, but that's I think that's a good indication of what time she stopped being
Right,
a
yeah.
DA.
maybe it was before.
That's interesting. So there's an LA Times article about how people like her were getting like crazy views and money from covering
Super
that trial.
chats, yeah.
Super chats, yeah. And they use a picture of her set, and you can see the Holo Taco box in the bottom of the picture.
Yo, the Holo Taco, I'm like, that's the Winter Shimmers box. It's kind of blurry, but it's there in the corner.
Yeah, no, I like Emily a lot too. I don't like a lot of people. I don't like a lot of LawTube. I think LawTube is going to have its true crime moment probably
But not,
soon.
it's who you decide should fit under the definition of LawTube. Because I think there's a lot of channels that are like, think they're in LawTube, but like they have no official background and credibility in commenting because they do not have experience in actually being an attorney.
I don't think I agree with you. I think there are channels hosted,
have
run by
experience?
lawyers who I think are very gross in their coverage of certain legal cases.
That's also true. That's also true.
Anyway, just for
But
the
I-
audience
yeah.
benefit, LawTube just refers to like the genre of YouTubers who are, a lot of them are actual lawyers
Or have
producing
past
YouTube content.
experience as a lawyer. Yeah.
Yeah, so Emily, we think, is an example of someone who does this in a responsible, ethical way. And I think a lot of people don't. And I think soon we'll have more. I think it kind of started with the Depp Heard trial that people started questioning this. And I think that trend will increase. The same way true crime has sort of gone through this period of people kind of thinking about it as being problematic. Like,
I also think some of LawTube will learn, though. I don't want to discount like everyone, because I think maybe some of them, like some of the smaller channels in particular, don't really realize when you get all this fame, like maybe you need to start thinking responsibly about like what you say and the social impacts. And I think some of them are learning maybe harm's cause, and it's possible for them to change the way they approach things in the future.
I don't think the number of people watching you is an excuse for whether your coverage of something is ethical or not.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean it's an excuse. I just think like I hope that learning does occur and there is a shift in the way they choose to present things. That's all.
I think they're more likely to get criticism if more people are watching them. And
yeah, that's also true.
it's hard to tell how much of that is legit criticism, I suppose. But like true crime, this has already happened, right? Like I think a lot of people really think it is very distasteful for people to have like frivolous, silly, goofy content describing people's real trauma and victimhood in a way where like we were celebrating people like Bailey Sarian and people like that a year or two ago. And I think people now are much more likely to be like, it's pretty gross to do that sort of content.
Yeah, you ask anyone in a critical criminology class and they would tell you that.
Yeah, you don't need to go to a criminology class to realize
but
it's
I'm just saying, like,
distasteful.
if you ask someone who studies in that field, you know, these are people who study media and crime all the time, and they would have way more sophisticated ways and like theories to explain why it's problematic. But I think that it's pretty telling that that industry also would criticize doing exactly that.
I mean, true crime's still hugely popular. Anyway, maybe we don't need to go on this train. Do you want another one?
Yeah, your turn.
I really dislike a lot of true crime. Can you tell? Next one. I almost said the name.
Tell me the name.
Okay. First video, Miami Beach spring break.
Oh, God.
It's not Dana Mojo.
When? What year?
2021.
What?
This is an example of someone
Who
who's...
deleted content? No.
I'll explain after,
Okay.
but they had older content that is no longer on their channel.
Wow.
Their most viewed video is just called Crip Mac.
Crip Mac, 2 words? Or
Yes,
one word?
It's the name of a person, Crip Mac.
Oh,
5 million views.
no idea.
Okay. The hint, maybe this will give it away. I consider what they do on YouTube to be gonzo journalism. And they're the closest thing we have to like a millennial Hunter S. Thompson. Should I?
You're going
Does
to
that
need
mean
to
anything to you?
unpack
Okay.
what that means. Yeah.
So gonzo journalism is this idea, is a way people describe kind of what Hunter S. Thompson did in like the 60s and 70s.
Can you explain?
He was a
what that
journalist for Rolling Stone, where he would get assigned to cover things. He did a lot of political writing, so it's usually talking about politics. But gonzo journalism is this idea that you make yourself the journalist, the sort of like the protagonist of your coverage in a way. So like the first famous example is he was sent to cover the Kentucky Derby, to like just report on the horse race, who won the horse race. And instead he like did a bunch of drugs and described in vivid detail how decadent and depraved the people watching the horses were. And he basically just wrote a piece, like it almost reads like fiction. He's describing his experience looking at all these rich people getting drunk and gambling, watching horses, and how that was the real spectacle, not the horse race at all. So it's about like embedding yourself as a journalist as the main character in a story, but still covering the news that way.
Okay. So it's more like field research, but you're narrating it from your POV for the journalism. Okay.
So it's I don't know if
This
this
doesn't
analogy
help with
holds
the
up.
clues.
Who produces content
That's
covering
like
like
kind of about them.
modern news in America, but they're really embedding themselves in those situations.
What was their most popular video?
Crip Mac. That's
Was
not a
it
good.
was it the Channel 5?
It is Channel 5 with
Okay.
Andrew Callahan.
I got it.
Good job.
Yeah. Okay.
So the reason their old content doesn't exist is that he didn't own the rights to his previous version of the channel,
That's
which was
right.
all gas, no,
No
brakes,
breaks.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, so unfortunately, they lost all that amazing content. That was clearly his.
Was it the same
creative
channel, or
direction.
did they make a new channel?
They had to make. They made a new channel.
Okay, so it's just there wasn't content on this current channel. That was just got it.
Anyway, big fan of Andrew.
Yeah,
I watch his content.
I do
all the
watch
time.
a lot of his stuff, especially like the political stuff in the U.S. recently, where he'll go to rallies and interview people. I just find it really fascinating, his approach and also his style of editing. I think it's really like immersive, but also comedic, which I like. Some of it's like designed to make you be like, "What the fuck," but also laugh.
He gives a peek into like the, I don't know, like the underbelly of America.
Yeah,
That most people who live in cities will just
or
like
what
never
the fuck?
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That was
Anyway,
a good
fascinating stuff. Thank you.
one. Crip Mac. I guess that was a person.
I think he was
wasn't-
interviewing just a gang member in LA.
Okay.
I don't actually remember that video.
Yeah, I never saw that one. Okay. Here's another one.
2 for 2, Christine.
We got to keep score, Ben.
Well, until
knows
one of
more
us messes
YouTubers?
up, then
Okay.
it's easy to keep score.
All right. Their first video was Demi Lovato inspired curls tutorial in 2012.
My life is Ava.
No,
Okay. 2012?
in 2012.
Demi Lovato inspired hair tutorial.
Curls, yeah.
Curls. Okay.
500,000
So they
views.
have hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, what a hint.
Good hint.
Okay. Most popular video, going through drive-thrus dressed as celebrities challenge, 46 million views.
Oh, God. Dressed as Demi Lovato? Is
No.
it Demi Lovato?
No, it's not.
Okay. I need the fun fact.
Okay, this will give it away, I think. But they once had a short series called Twins Try, where they tried working various jobs.
All right, but is it just one of them, or was it their channel together, Nikki and Gabby?
Yeah, it's a co-channel.
Okay. They don't have their own channels? It's always been
I
a
think
collective?
they have like vlogs or individual channels, but their main channel has always been.
All
Nikki
right,
and Gabby.
Twins Try gave it away
Yeah.
because that
Well,
was a
'cause they're
guilty
twins,
that was a
like-
guilty pleasure.
No, but it's because they're twins. That's what gave it away. Like you wouldn't have known that they're twins
So that
based
show
on
for
the
people
yeah.
that wasn't a YouTube original. That was just on their channel, I think.
Yeah.
But it was like they were just doing the simple life.
Mm-hmm.
It was like these two spoiled young millionaire YouTubers try real jobs, like working on a farm. It was just like the simple life all over again.
They did an episode working on a farm and then one teaching 8th grade.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like the humor, it was like celebrating how like I don't want to be too mean.
I don't think that was their intention in producing that content.
Okay.
But then some people who watch that content may get that impression that it maybe wasn't the most respectful thing to do, given that some people do actually work those jobs and you were just kind of. Anyway,
Whatever, we don't have to
there's often
overthink.
criticism of that. YouTubers like, I worked at McDonald's for a day, and it's like, what?
It's no worse than the simple life. We grew up with that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you?
You're a big fan.
Just catchy theme
Okay,
song.
all right, you got that one.
I got 'em.
I gave you too good of a hint, but
Too
like,
good.
how was I gonna avoid that? I don't know.
I don't know. They were also one of the people you goofed on pretty badly when you were making fun of like back to school hacks being about like how to make my notebook look colorful.
No,
and
but that's
cheat.
because they literally had one of the hacks be cheating, and it included writing the answers on your leg under your skirt
and
because
accuse your teacher.
because
yeah.
your teacher can't ask to look under your skirt.
Yeah. Great.
That was
Fantastic
advice
content.
that yeah. So we did criticize that in a comedic parody sense when I did like back to school hacks. I was
Mm-hmm.
like making fun of that, and that was the type of channel that I pointed to for inspiration for my parody.
All right. Next one.
Yeah.
Okay. First video ever. All caps. Breaking eggs.
Breaking eggs.
Breaking eggs.
Okay.
Came out in 2016. Okay, I'll give you another hint even. It's an omelet tutorial. It's a tutorial about how to make an omelet.
Like actually?
Yeah,
Okay.
actually. Okay.
How many views? You don't know? Like a
It was
lot?
2016. I don't get to tell you the views. This is their first video.
Okay.
Their most viewed video is we stayed in a Japanese capsule hotel. 16 million views. That's a lot of views for an omelet making channel. Do you need the fun fact? You should know it by now.
Is that like didn't Sophia stay? But she didn't
Is
do
that your
the
guess?
breaking eggs. Like I'm just like, what?
Do you know Sophia's first video ever?
I can't remember.
All right. Third hint, we went to their wedding.
Oh, it's Sophia. Yeah.
No.
And Tyler. It's Tyler's
It's
channel.
Tyler's
Tyler
channel.
Williams.
The Tyler Williams
Oh my God.
channel.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got me. Yeah.
So back in the days.
Because I know they went to the capsule hotel, but
Yeah, I don't know why that ended up on his channel. I guess
so
there was
funny.
clearly the content they post now is very much a creation of the two of them.
yeah.
But I guess there was a point back when she was even still working for BuzzFeed, right? Where Tyler was making like vlogs of like, Sophia's coming home, I'm going to make her an omelet.
So that's
That
what
was
it
the
was.
first
That was
video,
the
yeah.
That's
It's very
awesome.
cute.
Shout out to Tyler Williams' channel. Subscribe to Tyler Williams.
One of my
on YouTube.
favorite channels. All right, good job. You're
Okay,
3
I
for
got
3.
it. We got it. Okay.
Got him.
Next one. First video uploaded in 2008 was titled Lost Parody Star Wars.
The Shaytards.
No.
Okay, go on.
Most popular video with 52 million views
A lot of views.
was YouTubers react to try to watch this without laughing or grinning.
Is it the Fine Bros?
Not the channel name currently, but
Oh, did they just retitle? Okay, sorry. Give me the fun fact.
the fun fact is they once tried to trademark a word which sparked outrage in the online digital content community. Bonus points if you guess the word.
To be fair to them, like the Ellen DeGeneres show just blatantly ripped off their format exactly. So yeah, it was absurd that those guys were trying to trademark or like claim proprietary rights to like people watching content and reacting to it. But there were like big media companies that were like
Doing that
blatantly
format, yeah.
like ripping off their format exactly. So these are the Fine Bros. What did
Yes.
they rename the channel to? Just
React.
React? Yeah.
Just react.
And they tried to trademark the word react.
Yes, from my memory. I remember,
sounds
like, I
familiar,
didn't
yeah.
brush up on this, but I remember at the time people were upset because they were trying to trademark the format, but then would license it to people who would sign up through them to do React content. And that's what YouTubers were upset about. Like, I'm sorry, excuse me?
Yeah. Like we
yeah.
should pay you money anytime we want to watch something and react to it is
Just to say the word React, I
pretty
guess.
fucking insane.
Yeah.
I guess it's easy to get lost in the sauce. I should say we had some good experiences with those guys. They were kind of helpful and gave advice behind the scenes. So I don't want to come off just saying the Fine Bros were like bad dudes.
No, but
They weren't. But that was
But it is true that it caused, upset in the online community when that happened. A lot of people, YouTubers, content creators, were not happy.
they got a lot of egg on their face and pulled back. It's kind of unfortunate.
A lot of
That's sort of
omelet.
like the defining thing about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're on the channel anymore. I think it's just like other people, kind of like Smosh.
Yeah, well, they certainly built the type of channel where they don't need to
Yeah.
be there at all, right?
All right, we're both
We're
winning.
perfect.
This is too
Perfect
good.
scores.
No, we need more
gotta get
obscure
harder.
ones.
All right, how about this? First video ever, decrypting the alt-right, how to recognize a fascist.
What?
Spelt with an @ sign instead of an A. Maybe they were worried the word fascist would get them demonetized.
Okay.
2017.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is actually their first video. I don't know if they had content before this or not, because I didn't really follow them at the time. Their most popular video ever is just called J.K. Rowling.
ContraPoints.
Yes.
That was easy because I saw that one.
5.4 million views.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. What was the fun fact?
My fun fact is they once debated the future of left-wing politics with my main man, Noam Chomsky.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did see some of that.
Oh, did you
Super
watch
cool.
that?
Yeah, just like clips of it.
Yeah, it's a very strange worlds colliding type moment for me. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to say about this one.
That
Big
was
fan.
easy to guess.
Big
yeah.
fan of ContraPoints.
We like ContraPoints.
Still perfect score. I have to say, the J.K. Rowling video is not one of my favorite videos of hers. And it was interesting sort of like looking through my list. A lot of creators you know and like.
I liked Envy.
Yes, me
liked
too.
Envy,
I like that
yeah.
one a lot as well. I like her sort of more philosophical ones. The J.K. Rowling just kind of seems a little bit more like junk food. Of course, people are going to click on it because it's just like people who want to hate J.K. Rowling. I didn't actually think
I don't know much about Harry Potter, so I wasn't like totally tied to.
the actress who played Hermione just
Yes,
said that she
Emma
doesn't
Watson.
want to be involved in any future Harry Potter stuff.
Didn't she say that a while ago? Or am
I feel like I'm
confusing
just seeing
events?
this on my
Okay.
news feed recently, but maybe she had said it before. I don't know. Anyway, I don't disagree with what she was saying in that video, but I just don't think it's one of her more interesting videos. And it is interesting to think like how many big YouTubers, their most popular video is maybe a video they don't even like or isn't like their best work or very representative of their other work. Do you ever think about that?
It's just what society wanted most, which doesn't always align with what the YouTuber is most proud of.
Most popular often doesn't mean the same thing as best, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Blame society.
Yes. It's like junk food. Okay, you got it. You're still perfect score.
Woo!
Hit me with another.
My turn. We still haven't had any overlap because I haven't had anyone that you said.
Pretty good.
Okay, let's hope not everything else is overlapped. Okay, the first video was 13-year-old golf swing analysis.
MKBHD.
Yeah.
I have this one.
Okay, let's go through it just because it's funny. It was uploaded
It is funny.
in 2008, guys. Like 2008. That's like, I think, the oldest that I found
OG.
here. It has 700,000 views currently, just out of curiosity. Most popular was Retro Tech Game Boy with 57 million views. That would have given it away for most people.
I thought that gave it away too, so I'd written down the second most, which was Samsung Galaxy Fold unboxing magnets
I think
exclamation
people
mark.
still would have guessed.
Maybe.
Would have guessed him.
Yeah.
And my fun fact was he loves matte black everything.
That's a very obvious.
What was your fun fact?
What was my fun fact? Oh, Cristine appeared in YouTube Rewind with this person.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, we were in the same lineup.
Yeah. The shot with the glasses. And
Yeah,
that
he was
weird
very
thing.
nice and very tall.
Yeah, I remember him and the Vsauce guy, Jake.
Yes, and Deanna, her name from BF versus GF.
Oh, Gianna?
Yeah, Gianna. Sorry, I'm having
The woman from BF versus
Yes,
GF was there. Natalie's Outlet was there. Casey Neistat was there, but showed up like 5 hours late. So that's why he's in his own individual shot and not with the group. Even though he was like the only one from New York where we shot that.
Anyways, that was the one YouTube rewind I was in.
You know who else was there? It's just some... I felt bad for him because he just kind of seemed really out of place. Some guy who has a YouTube channel just covering like hip hop news. He's known as like a big fan of Drake. I remember just talking to him about Drake for a while. What was his name?
Oh, DJ something? DJ Academics?
Academics, yeah. Yeah, there's this very pretty eclectic group of people there. Anyway, yeah, the 13-year-old golf swing one is funny though, eh? 2008.
Yeah, it's just like him golfing
It's
as a
13-year-old
child.
Marquez uploading him hitting a golf ball and asking people in the comments to like give him tips on his swing.
Yeah, that's
pretty
hilarious.
crazy.
It's amazing.
You know what's funny too? His most viewed video. I thought excluding the YouTube one because he had a series with YouTube. This YouTube original was Retro
Tech, yeah.
Yeah. YouTube, I don't want to say inflates those views, but those if someone does a YouTube series, YouTube typically highlights that and those videos often end up getting a lot of views.
It'll be promoted. That
So I
makes
thought
sense,
it sort of
yeah.
made sense to sort of exclude it.
Oh. Would you have disclosed that you were excluding their first video?
I would have disclosed
that would not be
in a way.
accurate.
I would have given it away too much. All right, but okay, that crosses off one that we had in common.
Okay. So do I go now? Because mine was canceled?
You just went.
Yeah, but it was canceled.
That was still yours. I won.
Okay, you go then.
Do I get a point or do we both get a point?
We both get a point. Or no one gets
I'm
a
not
point.
recording points here. All right, next one. First ever video, doing my makeup ... at night. 2016.
First video? Doing
First
my
video.
makeup at night?
Doing
Wow.
my makeup ... at night.
That's crazy to start with a challenge. To start off with a challenge instead of just like
Somebody knows
smoky
what
eye
they're doing.
tutorial first.
Okay. Most popular video ever, excluding a certain word here that would give it away at the beginning, but dentist, eye, cranial nerve, sleep clinic, lice, ear exam, ear cleaning, makeup, spa.
Wish? Does Wish have a YouTube channel?
43 million views.
Well, I know it's not Troom Troom.
Okay. Last hint, fun fact.
Yeah.
They also have a partner named Ben.
GB.
Yes. Good job.
It's GB. Okay.
It's GB ASMR. I excluded the term ASMR from the title of the
Okay,
video
yeah.
and soft spoken.
I love all the words used in that title.
It's clearly
like
like,
a Wish
SEO.
description.
Should I
Yeah,
read that again?
Yeah.
Dentist, eye, cranial nerve, sleep clinic, lice, ear exam, ear cleaning, makeup, spa. 43 million fucking views on that video.
When was that?
I don't know. A couple years ago, maybe.
Yeah, you had to take out as
It's such a
ASMR.
crapshoot, right?
Yeah.
I have to think when she made that video and that title, she didn't think that would be the one.
No.
That would just get
Yeah.
tens of
I
millions
mean,
of
it
views.
worked, the use of like 18 words in a title.
Yeah. And you kind of made an interesting observation. Like even the first name of video, which in full was ASMR doing my makeup at night soft spoken in 2016. You're right. She clearly already had, I think, a good idea.
Of
It
what
just
she
reflects
wanted
like
to
that.
do.
Yeah, it's not like she started with tech reviews and then found ASMR.
Yeah. Well,
like,
2016 was when those kind of challenge videos started. Like that's when I went to Polish Mountain. So that was definitely the era of people doing anything, like doing makeup upside down, doing makeup in a swimming pool. Like everything was just trying to up the ante of challenges. So it does make sense that someone who was entering that world at that time thought it made sense to turn it into a challenge, makeup at night.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess they had to deal with the fact that people didn't really know what ASMR was at that time. So you had to add like soft spoken or like whisper or whatever terms they used to use at the time too.
Okay, so there wasn't like a universal word used at the time?
I think in certain communities that was known, but if you were just posting a
Not on
YouTube video
YouTube.
you wanted people to watch, I don't think it was quite there. All right,
Okay.
hit me.
First video uploaded in 2015, DIY pumpkin painted decoration without carving.
Without carving.
The most popular video with 130 million views.
Okay.
14 weird ways to sneak food into class. Back to school pranks.
Is this Troom Troom?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What was your fun fact?
That they have 9 billion channel views.
Wow.
9 billion, Ben. That's how many brain
Billion
cells
with a
have been
B?
lost globally. That's insane.
Wait, how many views does the Simply Nailogical channel have lifetime?
I think it's like 1 point something billion.
That's pretty fucking
That is also
wild.
fucked. Yeah,
Wow.
that is fucked.
But 9
9
billion.
billion. Yeah.
Damn. I
And
hope
their
they're
first
okay.
video was 2015, which was the same as me. So we're on the same timeline.
So I've looked at this before too. If you go to early Troom Troom content, it is more like
Like reasonable
actual
hacks, like how to
tutorials.
carve a pumpkin without carving. Like not like find a mermaid in the sea and paint her and bring her to class, sneak food. Like
yeah, how to cast a magic spell on your teacher and the blue-eyed girl. Yeah, they clearly realized there was a direction that would get them stupid views.
Yeah.
I hope they're okay because I'm pretty sure most of the people appearing in those videos are Ukrainian.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means the channel is owned because they claim to be an American channel, but it's not hard to figure out the people appearing in those videos are like they're from Odessa, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know because there's so many actors too, right? And they often like go through a number of actors. Although in the past we've joked like there's a few memorable cast members, but they
Cast
do like
characters,
in looking
yeah.
at their content now, there's so many more actors than there used to be back when we used to kind of goof on them in 2017ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I did check their channel. They are consistently
They're
uploading.
still uploading,
Yeah.
even though it's some different people. Yeah, they describe themselves. They did an interview once, the owner of the channel, and they described it as like an artist collective, which I hope means the people doing these videos, like appearing in the videos, are getting well compensated,
For
and
the
they're not
views.
just like actors getting paid not much, and someone above them is just making all the money. I hope.
Who knows?
Anyway, good one. Are we both perfect? Perfect
Yeah.
score still?
Yeah.
We should just take a little break to pat ourselves on
Okay,
the back.
just say the next one.
All right, next one. First video ever. MVG Sandstorm Grand Final Power Outage.
MVG. Like, is that an acronym?
Yeah. I don't even know what that
MVG
stands for.
Sandstorm?
MVG Sandstorm Grand Final Power Outage. 2015.
Okay.
All right. Up until very recently, their most viewed video was top 10 salty ice climber moments in Smash with 4 million views.
In Smash?
Yes. So I'm pretty sure
does
the
that
first video is a reference to the power going out during a Smash Brothers tournament.
Oh, like
I think.
the video game.
Yes.
Is it Donkey?
No.
Oh.
Very recently, their most popular video became something different called Jay Schlatt Ruins My Game Show. You there yet?
Is it Ludwig?
Yeah. Mogul Money
Okay.
is also in the title there.
Got it.
And fun fact, they are the self-declared fastest button masher in the world.
Button masher?
Yeah, so you know video games where you have to really quickly press a button?
Self-declared? What does that mean?
He has videos like declaring that he is the fastest. And he has played certain games where he has set the world record for pressing it the fastest, like in Mario Party, which is pretty funny.
Wait, what was the first video about?
MVG Sandstorm Grand Final Power Outage. It's the first one that exists on his channel now. I don't know if it was his
that
first one
before
ever.
he was a Twitch streamer? Or you don't know. We don't know the history of Ludwig.
I gather he used to be very involved in the Super Smash Brothers scene.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. So Ludwig is used to be a Twitch streamer. That's where he gained a lot of his fame. And then he moved to YouTube. So now he's a streamer on YouTube. But he'll also upload videos or VODs or like cut down highlights from his streams, much like I do on my second channel. So he's a YouTuber, but he's a streamer on YouTube, I guess is how people would classify him.
Yeah, YouTube threw money at him and he came over to YouTube to live stream. Yeah. You know, it's nice to see. I think it's a good thing to see YouTube investing in live streamers, and hopefully it's a sign of them being committed to improving their live streaming product.
Thank you, Susan.
And discoverability of live content. Yes.
Shout out, Susan.
People don't think of YouTube as a place to consume live content yet.
No, but that's why when so many prominent streamers previously from Twitch come over to be exclusive on YouTube, their fans are kind of forced to see YouTube as a live streaming platform.
Yeah, but right now YouTube doesn't really have like you can click on the live button and see what channels are live, but I find it very clunky. It's not a good like way of browsing what is live and getting recommended live stuff. Clearly their bread and butter is VOD content still.
Yeah, the algorithm always gives me like random shit that's not related to something that I would have clicked on, which I find weird. Like I would like to know when Ludwig or other people that I might watch or have clicked on previously, whether VOD or not, are live. And I find that that's hard unless I go to their channel and it says they're live.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's kind of what's happened to my stream sometimes. Like a lot of people don't know if I'm live unless I literally send out Discord notifications or if YouTube notifications actually go through, because they don't always.
Yeah. All right. I've 3 more.
Wait, it's my turn though.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. I have like 6 more.
Why do you have so
I have
many?
so many, Ben. Because
Okay,
I thought we would overlap on more. So I was like, okay, I need more.
Let's pick 3 more.
Why? We have so much time. Okay, just let's
What do you mean?
let's not talk too much about
for
them.
40 minutes.
Okay. First one. First video, make cat ears with your own hair. The wonderful world of their name.
Wenji?
Yeah. How'd you know that?
Because the wonderful world of Wenji, the alliteration. So
make
good.
cat ears with your own hair.
Yeah, I should have left it there.
Damn it.
Then we got Simply.
That was uploaded in 2013.
Most viewed video, how to use highlighters in your notebook back to school. Hacks look cute.
No, but that was probably like the second most viewed video.
Okay.
The most viewed video was Pancake Art Challenge with Collins Key. Learn to make emojis out of DIY pancake! 64 million views.
Oh, ear, eye, cranial, nerve exam, spa, lice.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know really anything about Wenji.
Okay, I'll do another one. Just because I have so many.
Well, I still get a point.
So many.
Okay, fine. You can give me another.
Next one. The first one is PWA windsurfer.
Jeff Nippard.
No.
Okay. What's your most viewed?
Okay.
Or when was that uploaded?
It was uploaded in 2010.
Okay.
Most viewed. We toured the most futuristic motorhome in the world. 25 million views.
Fun for Louie?
No.
Casey Neistat?
No.
Okay.
Is this going to be the first one you don't get?
Give me the fun fact.
I don't want to make it too easy.
Oh, come on. I've made it pretty easy.
He's Turkish.
Enes Yilmazer.
I was like, I thought that would be a harder fun fact.
No, that was good. Okay, sorry. Give me the first one again. Windsurfing?
PWA windsurfer.
He was a professional windsurfer before
Yeah.
before he became a real
we
estate
saw this
agent.
together when we were watching one of his videos.
So this is a guy with a channel. He's a real estate agent he was originally from Turkey, then he moved to Texas, and then he ended up in California. Mm-hmm. But like he's not even a real estate agent anymore because he makes way more money just from touring,
Showing homes, yeah.
showing $20 million
So he's the kind of
homes
guy
on his
who makes
YouTube
videos where it's like $45 million mansion in LA tour. and you click on it and it's just like him giving you a tour of like, look at the marble slab over here and look at these pocket doors.
Yeah, look at this cantilever, this
Yeah.
smooth stucco finish. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like porn. It's house porn.
It is house porn.
But he's really good at it. Like, he's really good at explaining
it's great
it.
at making you feel bad about your own residence.
You're like, I don't have 17 pocket doors. Like, what?
Well, it's fucking absurd to think people live in like 30,000 square foot homes with 20 bathrooms and like.
It must be so hard making that content though, because you always have to try and like top the last video. And if the last video was $100,000 mansion in France, like, where are you gonna find
$100,000 mansion?
Sorry, 100 million. I don't. Add 3 zeros.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah.
like it's hard for people, content creators in that industry, to
Always
like keep
gotta
making
one-up
better
himself.
content. Yeah,
It's like after
crazy.
Polish Mountain, there is no way of exceeding that, right?
You're right. Yes, I can
1,000
relate
layers
so
of nail
much.
polish. Okay, I get all the points.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. All right, next one. First video ever, Battletoads 1 Life Speedrun 2010.
Okay.
Most popular video ever, Ultimate Skyrim, 23 million views.
Skyrim?
Ultimate Skyrim.
Is it like a Minecraft channel?
My favorite video on their channel, fun fact, is called Big Big Yoshi.
Donkey.
Yes.
I just know you like.
Did you know
like
that? You just know I like
don't know
Donkey.
those facts. I just know you like
It might
Donkey.
be my favorite YouTube video.
Yeah. There was this time where you just kept talking like him. Do you remember that?
That's a bit of a problem.
It's a problem. You just kept talking like him.
I think I went
can't
through
do
a
it,
phase
but-
where I watched
Do
so
it,
much
do it.
Donkey.
Talk like
I
him.
can't talk like him.
Ben! Just-
He made a
fun.
video about how at a certain point people started making content clearly trying to emulate
Yes.
his style and sense of humor,
Yeah.
which I totally get. It's kind of infectious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out to that guy. Watch if you ever need a little pick me up, if you need to put a smile on that face, watch Big Big Yoshi.
Big Big Yoshi.
It's him prank calling GameStops, asking if they have video games.
That's hilarious.
It's really good.
I liked his video when he was announcing, was he saying he was like gonna just, he's giving up on YouTube, and then now he was gonna do like drama Mondays, like Fortnite Tuesdays, or I can't remember what it was, but the joke was
yeah.
like he was just gonna do like bullshit every day of the week, because he was arguing that YouTube was just cultivating an industry where people who make shit content get to the top, and it's not about quality, it's about quantity.
Exactly. That's what was being rewarded by the
Right,
algorithm.
so he was just like, I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm not gonna make my good, long, thought out videos. We're just gonna do drama Mondays and whatever.
You know, he
whatever
had a
else.
podcast for a while with Leah, his wife, and a couple of his buddies, including Woa. And they used to like get updates on Woa. He owned a bunch of chickens. And like they were always getting into things, those chickens. And then they just stopped releasing the podcast. And I was like, I want to know more about the chickens. I want to know more about
Did they
Woa's
say
chickens.
why they stopped?
No, I don't know.
You've never seen any evidence of the chickens since?
I'm pretty disappointed, yeah.
Do you tweet them and like ask, where's the chickens?
No.
Don't be annoying.
All right.
Okay.
One more? Two more?
I have like 4.
Okay.
I have
don't
so
have to
many.
do all of them.
I know.
We
okay.
could do this again sometime.
Okay, fine.
Do, 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 do.
First video uploaded. How to ... conceal under eye dark circles. 2010.
Nikki tutorials.
No.
Okay. Most popular?
Disney Princess Pool Party. 386 million views.
It's my girl, RCL Beauty.
Yeah. Shit, I knew you were going to know that. You're gonna know.
What's the fun fact?
They have a makeup brand.
Oh, she does. Mm-hmm. We like her, right? Wasn't she sort of?
Ben, we like her. What is this?
I don't. Does she still make YouTube videos?
I think so. But I mean, she also has her own brand now. So
She got stupidly popular at a young age, so I think it would be understandable if she was a
Disney
crazy
stuff.
person. I do wonder with the Disney stuff specifically, though. Like, what does Disney think about that?
I mean, I guess if it was just not defamation of Disney, then they don't really care.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
it's
guess
just
that-
like celebration of characters and storytelling. And it's not like her or other channels were purporting to represent Disney. They're just like, we're dressing up as characters. Just like you can buy a Cinderella costume from Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, but if I'm getting 300 million views from like dressing up and creating a skit where like I'm Cinderella and my friend is another Disney character and a bunch of our content is just like acting out as if we are Disney characters and using Disney IP. Is there not a point at which Disney corporate is just like, you guys can't be using our IP to create content?
Yeah, but I don't think there's any confusion in the marketplace. No one thinks that they're actually a representative.
Well, I mean, she's getting those 300 million views from little girls just searching like
Disney.
fucking Elsa.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
I actually think there is some
Is
confusion
Disney
here.
making competing content?
Yeah, they're movies.
Yeah, but her content isn't a substitute for a Disney movie.
I mean, to a reasonable person, but to the child watching that content, they're just going to click on whatever result they get for
Yeah, but
searching
they like
Disney,
Disney
princess.
because they've seen Disney already.
Anyway, I'm not trying to narc on RCL Beauty. She probably still makes
I mean,
hundreds of thousands
I
of
actually
dollars
don't
from
know.
those
I'm
videos.
not a lawyer, Your Honor, but but I assume if it was an issue, like we would have heard about something. There's just no precedent that I'm aware of Disney saying you're not allowed to talk about or dress up as our characters. I imagine if there was like disparaging stuff about Disney, that would be treated differently.
Okay. Anyway, I think we like her. I remember her reaching out to you very early on when you got successful. Mm-hmm. And she would just like randomly called you a couple times. Just to,
Yeah, we spoke on the phone while I was like waiting for my nails to dry.
Yeah, I remember that. Anyway. Yeah.
Okay, do you have another one?
Okay, yeah, I can give you another one. Oh, well, you took my MKBHD. That was my next one. Okay, here's my last one. How about that?
I have 7
It's
more.
kind of, yeah, I'm sure you do. You're always over-prepared. This is kind of like a trick one.
Is it me?
They do have a YouTube channel. All
Okay.
right, first
well,
video.
that's the main criteria for this game. You have to have a channel.
First video ever is you should have said no. Should have said no.
Should have said no.
2008.
2008?
Okay. Yeah. Most
Damn.
viewed video ever is Shake It Off. 3.1 billion
Taylor
views.
Swift?
Yes. So much of YouTube is
Yeah.
just music videos.
No, yeah, that's fair. What was the should have said no? Was that a track?
I think it was. I didn't even click
Was it a
on
song? Or was it like
I
a
think
story
it,
time?
I think it was a music video
What?
from 2008.
Okay.
And fun fact, they released a 10-minute song about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, that would have given it away.
That would have given it away, I think. Yeah. Shout out to my Swifties. Although I don't like the new single.
What's the new single?
She released a song about like that she wrote for a movie.
What movie?
Meh, it's mid. The where the crawdad sings or something.
I've never heard of these things.
I don't know.
I don't know this kind of pop culture.
Just
Yo.
give me All Too Well. Pump 1989 into my veins.
Okay.
Like the most viewed video.
You were born in 1988.
The most viewed video should be Blank Space and not Shake It Off. By the way, I think it is second, but
What were the views on the top video? Music video?
3.1 billion.
Billion.
That's only on YouTube.
Damn.
It's pretty wild.
That's
eh?
wild.
Yeah.
Just well, it's another revenue source for musicians. and
Probably
artists.
for the people who own her masters and not even her, which
for
sucks, which is
whoever
a whole
owns
other
whoever owns the
conversation.
rights to the channel name and whoever the AdSense is pointing to. Yes, correct.
Yeah, so whoever owns those tracks.
Okay, can I do one that also has billions of views?
Yes, please.
Let's do that one. 'cause
This is
it's
your
fun.
last one.
Does it have to be? Okay,
just
this
wanna keep
one
going.
and then a last one.
Okay.
Oh my God. We might
Double.
have to do this again, guys. It's too
Double
good.
or nothing.
First video uploaded on their channel in 2015. Kid playing with toys. Lego Duplo number train.
Ryan Toys Review.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, wait. The most viewed video with 2 billion, 2 billion children's brains forever. I've seen this. Huge eggs, capital letters, surprise toys challenge with inflatable water slide.
That's a video I would click on.
2 billion children
2
did.
billion. Well, you know what? The funny? It's probably like 100 million children who watch that video 20
So many
times
times,
each.
just like
yeah.
on repeat. Or maybe
Yeah.
their parents set it to not autoplay next and just repeat, just as like a safeguard.
Little Timmy, I need you to fuck off for an hour.
Please watch this
video
huge
on a
eggs
loop.
video. Because it's just so stimulating. That's why Troom Troom works so well too. It's
Yeah.
just like colors and screaming. Anyways, the fun fact was The channel once got in trouble because the FTC claimed that nearly 90% of their videos had an undisclosed sponsorship that targeted children too young to distinguish between a commercial and a review.
Yeah, that sounds like a bit of a problem.
That was a few years ago. And then YouTube introduced some rules about channels having to disclose or proclaim whether they are for children or not, or whether or not they were in line with certain legislative rules.
Yeah, what has that done to channels like Ryan Toys Review?
I think they just like have to say, no, there is no...
But does that mean they get like way less ads on their videos?
If they say yes?
Yeah.
I think so, because...
Well, they have to be saying yes.
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is like what I see on my back end like was a new feature where you had to say like, yes, this contains a paid product endorsement. And then you also have to say, no, this is not for kids. Or like I say that because it's not designed for kids.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know what people do by mistake? A lot of new YouTubers who don't really know like what they're clicking when they're setting up a video or channel, they think the question is asking them if it's appropriate for children. Oh. So a lot of them will just say like, yes, it's okay for kids. It's okay for kids. But what that does is it might potentially prevent some monetization options, and it turns off your comments. And that's why you go to some videos sometimes and it just says like YouTube no kids and no comments, because they maybe accidentally said like, yes, it's for kids. Because they don't really understand. Like there's legislation and like a rule or something cited that you're supposed to go read, but a lot of people don't go read that.
Sure. Yeah. Well, same thing with like the clicking the button, this contains paid advertising or whatever. Like FTC disclosures don't require you to actually check that button, I don't think. It's really just about how you label the video and what you say in a certain amount of time. Like, the rules exist outside of YouTube for how to properly do this. YouTube's just giving you the tools to more easily satisfy
right, because they were at risk of getting in trouble that they weren't helping facilitate
they
this.
Should. Yeah. There should be major repercussions for them having a bunch of undisclosed ads to children.
Well, that's why they introduced these tools.
Yeah, but there should have been some punitive measures to Ryan's parents, frankly.
There was a case, but I don't know what came of it.
Oh,
or what the
okay. So I don't
was.
actually know.
Like in finding that fun fact, there was a case. I don't know if it settled or like what actually happened with that channel in particular.
Kids content in general, like it's child exploitation content.
You know, it's like the funniest thing, like Ryan's Toy Review, which that's the old channel name. It's named Ryan's World now because he doesn't just review toys, I guess.
Well, how old is he now?
He's like 10 now. Like he looks old compared to like how we remember him.
This kid's that like...
But like at one point, a coworker, as a joke, sent me a meme like in Instagram, and it was just said like, hearing that a child made $23 million last year posting videos of toys. Me going to work, and then it's like a picture of a clown. So there were people in the average daily life, you know, that don't watch YouTube who heard this news, and then they would ask me about it. They'd be like, "There's a kid who like made $30 million." Like, I don't understand.
But here's the thing: this kid hasn't made anything. All that money is going to his parents,
unless there's a trust set up. I mean, and they don't have to. That's not public information. I have no idea. We have no idea.
We don't know.
Yeah.
It is totally possible those parents are just going to screw that kid over with the money. I'm not saying this is likely or the case, but like...
yes, but
the lack of protections here are just insane, I think.
Yeah.
The lack of sort of labor laws about how much... Like, they could just be like... I don't know. I find this whole topic incredibly depressing. Like, family channels in general.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a less depressing final one.
Okay, and on something else.
What?
No, give me one more.
Okay, last one, Ben. If you don't get this...
I'm kicked out of the house.
Yes.
Lock the doors.
No Dairy Queen for you. First video uploaded in 2014. Yeah. Alligator green single chevron scaled gradient.
Okay. Keep going.
Most popular video with 29 million views. Return to hashtag Polish Mountain capital letters. Okay. The Clear Adventure. 100 plus coats of nail polish.
What's the fun fact?
She's a streamer now.
So it's cute polish, right?
No!
Yeah, that was too obvious. I thought about inserting you in here too, but
it me.
It you.
Yeah.
What is that? Okay, so all the comments we made about other people, like most popular video often isn't their favorite. Mm-hmm. First video is completely different. For you, first video was completely different. Like, it was nails. It's always been about nails.
It's always been nails.
I know we joke about the no
expanded.
nail art thing,
Yeah.
but it has always been in the universe or orbiting nail art.
Yes, I didn't have a drastic change in my type of content. It's not like I was uploading videos on how to garden vegetable carrots or something.
The vegetable carrots.
I don't.
Okay, Benicula. All
That's
right.
why I thought of it.
But, okay. And your most popular video, the polish
Polish
mountain ones,
mountain.
of course.
That's easy.
Do you ever find like that you dislike that is the most viewed video for any reason?
No,
Not
because
really.
like, what if it was something even more stupid, like
It could be
like
worse.
a parody of Troom Troom or something? That'd be even worse. It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Or what if, I mean, I never made any content like this anyways, but I found in doing some of this research, there were people whose most popular video was just like them talking about something terrible, which is really, and I
Yeah.
excluded those honestly, because I was like, that's kind of
Uncomfortable.
awful. But
Yeah.
if I made content about like, we broke up or something, which like
Yeah.
didn't happen.
It would be pretty
but
depressing if that's your most
Yeah.
viewed video ever.
the only content I made about that was a joke, like a funeral
Yeah,
for my
let's
nail or
not get
whatever.
into that.
But yeah, if I had content like that was serious and that was my most viewed, that really sucks because sometimes new people just come to your channel and they go to the most popular, or there's an automated playlist about most popular videos.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'm not mad that it's two polished mountains after each other.
Okay. All right. Well, that was fun.
I think another interesting thing, sorry if I can continue,
Yeah,
to note
sure.
about looking through people's first video and then their most popular is it's a proxy for observing the change that they've made. And I find it just like goes to say, especially since YouTube has been around for like 15 years now. Some people posted in 2008. Like that's crazy. So you really have this like temporal picture, this time analysis of people and how not only technology has changed to like permit them to make different types of videos, but also just trends have changed, content creators have changed what they want to do on their platform. And I just found
What is
this
reasonable
exercise
or
to
not
be interesting.
embarrassing to put on the internet?
Yeah, like 15 years ago, it was just pretty generic, like cell phone review, pumpkin carving. Like nothing was sensationalized. I mean, sorry.
There was absolutely
Not nothing was sensationalized, but a lot of the creators that I thought of and picked, at least today, who are in my realm of like I know of them, didn't have like wild sensational content then, but maybe they did later. There was wilder stuff later.
there was some unhinged stuff on early YouTube. Platform's kind of been sanitized in some ways as well, right? Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. But you're right. We've seen many sort of significant shifts in sort of what you see on the front page of YouTube, right? Like I was sort of alluding to at the very beginning. And not many people survive these sort of big shifts, I don't think.
Or people move on. And I
Yeah.
think it's an unrealistic expectation to look at a YouTuber who's been uploading since 2010 and be like, they don't even post anymore. And it's like, well, that was 10, 12 fucking years ago.
It would be really weird if someone was posting the same kind of content
Yeah.
now as they were posting then.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
when like there's people like I like and respect and think they're like not bad people, but who like have kind of tried to do that. I don't think I want to call anyone out, but like there are people who are making content like,
The
year
same.
after year, always the same, and I always think like how I bet they turn off the camera and they just like hate their lives. I can't imagine that is very fulfilling to just be doing the same thing over and over again for years and years and years and years.
Yeah, it's tough.
All right. We could do this again sometime.
I think it'd be fun, but like I kind of ran out of the best examples though.
Okay, then we won't do this
Okay,
again
I have
sometime.
like 4 more.
Okay, let's not. We can do the recipe thing next time.
If anyone has any ideas for a similar kind of game where we have to guess what the other person is describing, we've already done explain movies to each other. This was try and guess that YouTuber.
Yes.
But if you have some like other ideas of concepts along the same line we could play in this game format, please do comment down below in the comment section.
Okay. Garlic, lemon, cumin,
Hummus.
yes.
Well, that was easy.
Okay.
Hummus is your brand, Ben.
I can't make content anymore. I'm working on big hummus.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you
everyone.
everyone for
Hope you
watching.
have-
I hope that was fun.
Yeah. I
That
hope
was
you
fun
have
for us.
Yes, it was. I hope you have a wonderful Taco Tuesday. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see y'all later. Bye.